Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about my gold collection. This is where I keep it. I bought this little treasure chest on Amazon. I think it was only like about $20 or something at the time. I think it looks pretty cool for the price. Just like in the movies and the stories, dragons, they love to hold their gold. So I thought what better to keep my gold than into a little treasure chest with a dragon guarding it. Anyways, this is the gold that I have. I bought this gold over in total time about 5 years or so to accumulate all this. Let me take everything out and I'll start talking a little bit. My story, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about my story, how I got this much. I'm gonna get different criticism. I know because and I don't know if there's any pros to it right now. There is, I guess, but let me just go ahead and take everything out. Okay, so about 5 years ago, I did not know anything about gold. Okay, of course I knew gold is there, but I didn't know that people are stacking it. I didn't know about gold coins. I didn't know all of that. I only knew about like gold bars, but I thought that's just stuff in the movies and stuff. But anyways, like with me, I was never into gold at the time. But I was into pews. Okay, I have a safe. I have a few pews in there. I also like the movie John Wick. I have a Benelli M4 shotgun, and I love that thing. So, I was browsing around one day and on YouTube and searching and looking at things on John Wick. And then I found a video where there was a John Wick gold coin. I thought it was just like in the movies and stuff, right? In the John Wick universe. But they actually make the 1 ounce John Wick gold coins. And then I was like, I need one of those. That is so cool. I want one. I need it. It's not a want. It's like I needed it. So I went to go look around, and then I found that Atmex is the one that sells this. And at the time, gold was a little bit under 2,500 at the time. It was under 2,500, and when I saw the price, I was like, "Dang, 2,500 for a gold coin with the freight? That's crazy expensive." I was like, I don't know, but I really wanted it. So what I did, I ended up getting two of them. Let me see if I can find the other one. Oh, it's right there. Hello. Yeah, I ended up getting two of them. The reason why is because I have two kids, and I don't plan to sell my gold anytime soon. I plan to hold on to it. So that's why I ended up getting two of them, for both of my kids. So this was my first purchase. I ended up paying $5,000 for this, and 5 years ago, even right now, that's a significant amount of money. I had to put it on my credit card. I purchased the gold through Atmex, and I used my credit card. So that's how I was able to purchase this. And then I had to slowly start working overtime to pay all this back. I was in a job, or I still am in a job. I'm going to be working for a while. I don't see myself quitting anytime soon, where I have the ability to work overtime. So that's how I accumulated that. But what this did is it gave me a piece of what is actually really out there. There's actually gold coins. And because on the site, I was able to see other coins. The Eagles, Britannias, Maples, all of those, Buffaloes. I started to get, I guess, what you could call gold fever. It was kind of like a bite. There was no FOMO or anything. I wasn't trying to buy gold to beat inflation or anything like that, or as an asset. I wanted it because as a, just to have my own personal, just to keep, pass on to my kids later on. But I wasn't thinking at the time about, it might be an asset or a hedge against inflation. I wasn't thinking like that. I just wanted it. And it was like a want that almost turned into a need. So what happened is I ended up buying two more, because I ended up going on the internet, and then I found other sites, and then I went to SD Bullion, and then I found that the prices on SD were a little bit cheaper than APMEX sometimes, right, depending on the items. So I ended up buying 2 half-ounce gold eagles from SD, and now I have 3 ounces. I was like, wow, this looks so cool. And then I was holding on to these, playing with them. They weren't in capsules or anything, they were in the little flips, and then I would just hold them, take it out, and hold it with my own hands and everything. Wasn't really protecting it, but I needed more. I needed more of these things. So what I did is I ended up getting 4 quarters. 4 quarters. I around this time, gold is now reaching the $3,000 mark. Okay, $3,000 mark. At the time, I was just thinking, man, it's just getting expensive because of inflation and stuff. I wasn't really thinking that it was jumping just yet, because this is over how many months that I was doing this. And I know I already saw that what people were saying, if you buy a regular 1 ounce, you'll save on the premiums compared to buying like 4 quarter ounces or 1/10, right? But with me, I wanted quantity. I wanted to play with the gold. I wanted to hold it in my hands and play with it. So I ended up buying, I bought 4 quarter ounces. I thought it was such a good size to have. But even when I got them, man, when you get these, for people that never collected, or if you never had gold coins before, these are small. They're small, but that small amount of precious metals that could fit into your hand is worth so much money, So yeah, I ended up buying 4 quarters. Okay, so by this time I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 ounces right here, but I was not done. Gold around the time is already a little bit over 3. I had to get more, but my credit card at the time was nearing maxing out. I'm not gonna tell you how much I have on my credit card. So I ended up buying, because I wanted quantity and I know I'm paying premium. I bought 7 1/10. 7 1/10. Okay, I wanted 10, right? But I couldn't afford it, right? So I bought 7 of these bad boys. And I put myself on a pause. I was like, let me put on a pause, because we need to catch up on paying our bills, paying this credit card. So that's what I did. I put a pause. I started to work more overtime, do what I can to pull extra hours, everything, so I could hopefully pay off this credit card, because I needed more gold. I needed more gold. I needed it. So of course I bought. I got 7 instead of like getting more quarters or a half, because I wanted the quantity. See, doesn't this look so cool? It looks cool compared to if I just had a few 1 ounce. To me, this is me. Okay, I know some of you guys would rather have like 2 or 3 or even 4 1 ounce coins, but I wanted the quantity. I wanted to hold it. To me, it's starting to feel like treasure. Now, okay, I already knew I was going down a. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Look, it's all this on my damn credit card. What am I doing? Now, mind you, there's no local coin shop in my area. I can't just go there and sell it. I can't. I would have to either try to sell it back to Atmex or peer to peer. But I was not planning to sell this right away. All I knew is I was in a hole. So I put a pause, and then I started working. And then one day, okay, I'm already nearing paying off my credit card again and getting back on track. One day I was working with my coworker, and then he was showing me his rope chain. He has a necklace of rope chain. And I was like, "Hey, check this out." And then he showed me his chain. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I collect some gold too. And what I did is the following day, I took my little velvet pouch. All of this fit in the velvet pouch right now. This is 4.7 ounces. And then I said, "Hey, give me your hand." And then I ended up pouring out the gold into his hand. And then he was looking at it and he's like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." But it didn't bite him that much, you know? It didn't get to him that much. He still liked his rope chain, and he was talking about his chain. And yeah, he was complimenting this, but nothing it really bit him just yet. Okay, so that was good. It still kept me away from gold for a little bit, you know. I didn't have no bug yet. I had the bug, but I calmed it down, and then I was paying my credit card off. And then what happened a little bit later, he comes to work and he says, "Hey, check this out. I ended up buying something. I ordered it. It finally came in." I go, "What? What's up?" He ordered a 10-gram Pamp gold bar. I saw that 10-gram gold bar, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." Now, around that time, gold is now in the high threes. Okay, so it was like 3,800, something like that, 3,000, almost 3,009. So when I saw that 10-gram gold bar, it lit something again. My credit card was almost paid off. I ended up having to buy more. I needed. The feeling started coming back again. FOMO is real, guys. FOMO is real. Okay? And gold fever is real. That's real. I could only imagine what gold fever felt like back in the old Western days, but at least with me, it's like I couldn't think of anything else besides gold. I'm going onto the channels on YouTube. I'm going to the different gold sites. I'm putting it in my cart, taking out, putting in, taking out. But anyways, in a nutshell, I needed it. So after he showed me his 10 ounce, I ended up buying three more of the 1/10. So that would put me to another ounce of the 1/10, give me a total of 5 ounces of gold. 5 ounces of gold. Okay, because right there when I saw that 10 gram, it's like I needed to complete my 1/10 to make it an ounce, so that way I have an even 5, and that's what I did. But it didn't stop there. What I did is I bought those 3, and I bought 4 more. I bought another ounce, and then yeah, I thought, I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Gold price is already jumping. It's jumping. But look, look at what I bought already. Right here. Oh my gosh, 6 ounces of gold. 6 ounces of gold. So then I had to put a pause. I put a pause, right? I have 6 ounces of gold. And then what happened was, now me and my coworker, all we're doing is talking about gold on our breaks and stuff and on our free time, going on the website, comparing prices, telling him my plan, he's telling me his plan. It's like we both had gold fever. And the gold fever is real, guys. It's real. So what happened, okay, I started to look at gold more and the price. And then one day, a couple of months ago, yeah, less than a year, gold started jumping, and it was already at 4,000. Gold was at 4,000, and we were like, "What?" When it jumped that high, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I ended up buying again, but this time, I ended up buying right here, this gold buffalo. I always wanted a buffalo. I bought a gold buffalo. Doesn't that look so beautiful? Yep. So I ended up buying this gold buffalo, and at the same time, I went on eBay and then I saw this is the only gold coin that I got on eBay, but I saw a Scrooge McDuck because I saw a Scrooge McDuck on AppMax and I wanted it. I didn't know that they had Scrooge McDucks, so I had to go on eBay to go find it. And like growing up as a kid, always saw Scrooge McDuck swimming in his pile of gold. I wanted that. So that's why I got this Scrooge McDuck. I paid a very high premium on this. Okay, this is only a quarter ounce, but I paid a lot. So I ended up getting this, and I got this gold buffalo. Okay, but because I ended up buying this quarter ounce, what I did, and gold is jumping right now, guys. I mean, gold at the time it was jumping, so it reached like 441, and then 4.2. It was up there. It was climbing. So I bought 3 more quarter ounces. About 3 more quarter ounces to match that to make it an even ounce. Yeah. And then I was already maxing my credit card. I was maxing my credit. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was almost there, but it didn't stop. My dumbass ended up buying an ounce Pamp gold bar and 2 half-ounce. So I got 2 half-ounce Lady Fortuna Pamp gold bars and 1 ounce. It didn't stop, and then I ended up getting 2 more gold eagles, 2 more 1-ounce gold eagles. It's crazy. That put me to 12 ounces of gold. 12 ounces of gold, all right here. What I had to do, I maxed my credit card. Oh no, I'm sorry. Almost. But I was ready to the point of like no return. It's like I've been putting everything on my card already. It's like I let everything go. I was like out of control. I was literally out of control already. And then I saw a little advertisement. I saw the Willy Wonka gold bars. And then the way they advertised it, like how they're saying that it sold out so fast and everything. You need to get it now. I ended up buying 2 of these damn things for a crazy premium for these Willy Wonka bars, these 5-gram bars. 2 Willy Wonka bars. What am I doing? I'm going crazy. That's what I was doing. But FOMO was real. I feel like that soon it was going to be unattainable because gold is just jumping and jumping. So I bought 2 of those things, and now my credit card was maxed. It was freaking maxed. Okay, you know what I had to do? Okay, I had to go get a freaking loan. I got a loan at one of the banks at a 6.9%. Yeah, I locked it at 6.9%. Got that damn loan just to pay off my credit card. So that's what I did. So now I have 12.32 ounces of gold. Okay, 12.32 ounces of gold. Do I regret it? Hell no. Hell no. I mean, like, look at this. For those of you that know, you know that feeling. As long as you don't go stupid crazy and you have some sort of plan. So now I just have to pay back that loan. Oh my gosh, that's like paying a damn car. But this is always going to appreciate. A car won't appreciate. Okay? And come on. It's gold.